5 minutes or less. My name is Dallen Morgan, and I am your pastor here in Anna, Texas. I'm so excited to have this new series where I get to share with you information about our church, about the community of faith that exists, something about Christianity or scripture, or just to answer your questions. Today, I want to spend our first episode telling you a little bit about myself. I grew up in the church. I was raised Catholic and Baptist. When I was with my mom, we went to the Catholic church. When I was with my dad, we went to the Baptist church. And so as I got older and got engaged, my fiance at the time, now my husband Matt, we decided we wanted to find a church on our own. And so being Catholic and Baptist, that kind of makes the best Methodist. So we decided to start attending a Methodist church. I began serving the local church in 2012, and from there received my call to set apart pastoring ministry. I began attending Perkins School of Theology at SMU and graduated from there in 2017 with my Master's of Divinity, and then was appointed to serve Connections, which was a campus of First United Methodist Church in Paris, Texas for 4 years. I was the pastor of modern worship and that separate campus ministry. During my last year ministry in Paris, Texas, I really started to feel a call to move. So my family and I started to pray about it and say, God, where are you moving us to? So one time when we were visiting family here in the Metroplex, we typically took 121 all the way back out to Bonham and then Paris. But this time was different. I said, hey, let's just drive up here a little bit. There's this little town, Anna. So my husband, myself, and my children, we just drove around Anna. And at that point, it was a smaller town, and we felt like, oh, this feels familiar. At that time, we didn't know that we would be moving there, but it felt familiar. So when we went home, we began to pray like, God, could we possibly be moving there? Later on in November of 2020, we were visiting my parents once again, and we pulled up into the subdivision that we now live in, and we found a house that was perfect for us. Somebody had just turned in the keys because they weren't going to finish building it. It was within our price range. It fit our family needs. And so we decided it's time to move. Now, at that point, I hadn't been assigned a new pastoral appointment. I was still serving in Paris, Texas. So I decided to commute back and forth until May of 2021. In May of 2021, I decided to really investigate where I should work. I looked at several churches in the area. Anna already had a pastor for their Methodist congregation. And so I just began to seek out other opportunities in Melissa and Van Alstine, just kind of in the surrounding areas of what church, God, were you leading me to? Little did I know within a month that pastoral need at the United Methodist Church here in Anna would open up. So then I got an appointment to serve the then congregation of Anna United Methodist Church. They were a displaced congregation, more about that in the next video. And so I began serving here locally in 2021. I not only serve in the local church as the pastor of the church, but I also serve by being a substitute. I sit on the PTA board of the high school as the treasurer. All of my children are in athletics. I have a child that goes to Harlow, a son that goes to CCMS, and a daughter that goes to the high school. I love being a part of this community and serving here where I live. If you have any questions about my history of how I got here, any questions about my calling, or just any questions in general, I encourage you to put them in the comment section below or send me a message and I will get back to you. Also, if you have any thoughts about anything you want me to answer for upcoming videos, I would love to answer those questions for you. Do you have a fun scripture you want me to look at? Do you have a question about religion, God in specific, about Christianity? Whatever it is, I invite you to ask those questions, and that way I can answer an upcoming video. Until we meet next time, I hope that you will take God's love in for yourself and go share that love in the world. Blessings.